Greetings fellow simmer and welcome to some more of GripperSim's 4K eye candy action crazy madness news now actually today with me GripperSim. So we've got three things to look at this week. Sim Update 6 has just been released and it's all about bug fixes. We'll have a quick look at that. Also, Microsoft Flight Simulator Game of the Year Edition is coming soon. I've got some news about that. The Reno Air Races release date has been announced, so we're going to go racing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. What is the Reno Air Race all about anyway? But first, let's have a look at Update 6 very quickly. Update 6 is all about bug fixes. So with regards to stability, several crashes have been fixed across the title. More optimization work has been performed, including performance issues with real-time air traffic. Navigation. New AirX Cycle 2110 is now available, including many fixes relating to IFR flight. With regards to the weather, you can now activate gust tweaking in the custom weather settings. Ambient pressure is now smoothly calculated across the entire air column. And improved ATIS cloud layer reporting has been sorted out. With regards to airplanes in general, there has been several fixes and improvements with regards to all of the aircraft. For example, the altimeter reading should now properly coincide mathematically with the atmosphere ambient pressure. They've reworked the gear advisory audio warning system for float planes or seaplanes. Also, they've improved the water rudder and water handling at low speeds with float aircraft. The plane now turns into wind just as it would in real life. They've also improved the P factor for tail draggers and many other things for aircraft in general. There are also numerous fixes for all the individual aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the list being quite long for each aircraft, but I can't tell you which aircraft have been updated and fixed and bug sorted. The list begins with the Boeing 747, also the Boeing 787, the Airbus A320neo, the Diamond DA40, the Cessna 152s, the Cessna Citation Longitude, the Zlin Savage Cub, the Cubcrafter X Cub, the Icon A5, Flight Designs CTLS, the JMB VL3, the Cessna Caravan, the Beechcraft King Air 350i, the Zlinshock Ultra, the Beechcraft Baron G58, the Diamond DA62, the Cirrus SR22, the Cessna 172 Skyhawk, the TBM 930, the Extra 330 LT. Oh, sorry, I've got to take a breath. I got a bit dizzy there. And numerous fixes with the avionics. Just get my breath back, excuse me. Wow. For example, there's a new fuel monitor instrument template added to, like, there's so many details here, it's just shocking. Also, the VFR map has been improved. There's loads of fixes with the world, with the trees, with the draw distance, I believe, as well. The UI has been improved. There's been bugs for the peripherals up and down like a yo-yo. There's lots of bug fixes here, including the SDKs, the aircraft editor, the dev mode, projector editor, whatever that is, scenery editors, and all that stuff for SDK. So yeah, and consoles as well. There's been fixes for the consoles, of course, as well, including all those fixes I just mentioned. Okay, I'm bored of this. Let's move on. Before we move on to the Reno Air Racing section, let's talk about what's coming soon. Microsoft Flight Simulator Game of the Year Edition. Yes, that says to me it's coming out for Christmas. Yeah, it's coming out for Christmas. I guarantee you I'm correct in that prediction. Anyway, there's 5 new aircraft with this flight simulator. Oh, yes, the first of which is the Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet. This is the first military jet they've actually designed, and of course we all know that's leading up to Top Gun, the movie Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. That expansion will be released with the movie next spring. Oh, well, at least you'll have the jet. You can practice your skills before then. Also, a Volocity. That's another aircraft. They've partnered with a well-known German company called Volocopter, which is working on eVTOL. That's electrically powered. It's called Volocity, a version of their urban air taxi. They're working closely with the Volocopter engineering teams to develop an authentic version of the prototype aircraft for the flight simulator itself here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is their first aircraft that can perform pinpoint landings and is a teaser of what you can expect and look forward to in 2022 when they intend to launch helicopters in the sim. They've also going to give us the Pilatus PC-6 Porter. I've just bought that. What a pain in the neck, and it's looking pretty good as well. We'll also have the Cubcrafters NX Cub and the Avid Pit Special S1S. That's the single-seater version of the S2S. Also, in the Game of the Year edition, there's going to be 8 new handcrafted airports. That's 3 in Germany, 3 in Switzerland, and 2 in the United States. The Game of the Year release is adding information about 545 previously missing airports in the United States. New missions, new tutorials featuring IFR tutorials, which is instrument flight rules. New features. Now this is the big one, okay? Wait for this. This is the bit. This is why you're watching this video, right? Wait. New features. We are also pleased to introduce several highly requested features by the community. An updated weather system, early access to DirectX 12, and a dev mode replay system. Yes, at last. So those are the real top features, to be quite honest with you, and that's why you're watching this video. Also, there's new photogrammetry cities involved as well, and that is pretty much it for this new Microsoft Flight Simulator Game of the Year edition. I think it's Flight Simulator of the Year edition. Anyway, excellent. Let's do some air racing. This clip is from the Reno Air Racing Association. Let's see what they've got.
Well, right now we got some racing to take care of, and the fastest variety of racing here at Reno. This is the jet class.
That's right, Tommy. The jet class has been dominated by the Czech-built Aerovota Hoti L39s.
There are several classes of racing in the Reno Air Races, including short field and landing, takeoff, stall, drag races, all sorts of different classes. This is from, of course, as I said, the Reno Air Racing Association. I hope they don't mind me stealing that clip. And let's have a listen just for 5 minutes to see what the rules are.
I mount in echelon formation. Our pace plane brings them down the starting chute in winglet line abreast formation. Now they have to stay in their respective lanes until they get to the guide pylon. That's the light on the mountain straight ahead of them. Once they get to that light, it's a sharp left turn, 5 positive G pull, and then it's race on, and they can change lanes after this point right here.
We got it all here. The world is coming together for this race right here. Jet 1B.
Now, about the only straightaway these pilots have on the course is what we call the Valley of Speed. That's over there on the 10 o'clock to about the 8 o'clock position on the course, at which time they enter the pylons 7, 8, and 9, where they're limited to they have to be above 50 feet but below 250 feet, both altitudes set by the FAA in the interest of safety on this course as they approach our crowd.
Making a move on second place, Jeff Turney in race 54, the Athena, doing its best to make a pass right here, and this is the part of the course where you often see this maneuver.
Oh, absolutely, and just like any other kind of motorsports racing, you get a battle going for second place between the second, third place. It frees the first place guy up to just run away with it. He's out in clean air already, which is a huge advantage. And then these other two guys get battling each other, and they lose sight. Next thing you know, they look up, first place is gone. They're never going to catch him.
And we've enjoyed watching it. 50 feet above the desert floor, going in excess of 430 miles an hour. That is thrilling enough. The home stretch here, and so far Jeff Turney able to hold off Bob McCormick, but can he do it for another 5 seconds? We'll just see. Got to give credit, though, to our winner there, Lucky Onslow, right there, making it look easy. It's not.
Checker flag, checker flag.
He moves on with the win under his belt, but look at this. This is going to be very close. McCormick closing in. Can he do it?
No.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did. That is the steel power move of the day.
Well, I intend to have many steel power moves of the day when this goes live on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, the important thing is, I feel here, is how will Asobo implement the rules for the air racing? Will we be able to have league racing with a selected list of friends online? So I could stream it, for example, with a group of followers. Will the GUI interface be able to implement the rules of the racing between our friends, or indeed just online? There's many questions here. But what we do know is that on November 18th this year, 2021, the Microsoft Flight Simulator team have been working closely with the Reno Air Racing Association themselves and dozens of pilots and owners to develop a highly authentic recreation of the world's most famous and fastest air race. There will be 4 classes with the Reno Air Races on Microsoft Flight Simulator. That is the Jet class, the Unlimited class, the Biplane class, and the T6 class. All of the 40 aircraft you see displayed here are also included in the expansion pack. I wish you all a happy Halloween in advance for next weekend.